And hello my fantastic beautiful people. Switch on light. Oh, actually, do I even need it on? Why not? Just in case. Do I say just in case? There we go, looks a bit better. But I hope you're doing well, doing fantastic, my beautiful peeps. My beautiful fantastic peeps all up in here. Oh, lovely J. Today's been like alright today. The sky's gone a bit greyish. Not sunny. It has been lately, but good weather. Tomorrow, I might go to a shop. Ish. Oh, I think I'm pretty good on the food and drinks and stuff like that. And as always, a vibe as usual with this mix. Oh, Task 3 Remastered Liberation, aye. Actually, remember, let me check that. What seems to be a sale going on. I recognize none of the games sold by this company, except for the Attack on Titan one at the end today. KT Chemo. I was actually watching a bit of Attack on Titan, finally started to catch up on the final season, part 1. This part 2 is releasing. Hello TV staffs, how you doing? Welcome in, hope you're doing well. It's been a while since I've seen heard of ya. How's it going, my friend? Hello, Sunny Stretch myself up. I just realised I'm wearing the same t-shirt my avatar is. This avatar was actually due I was wearing this t-shirt. My Venom one. Hope you're doing well and keeping well. It's good to see ya. My back's hurting a bit there. Oh, they also done a Fairy Tail game. I'm literally just looking at Steam right now because this caught my eye. Even though I'm meant to be obviously playing the game. Well, I'll need a launch up by now anyway. Attack on Titan, Attack on Titan 2. I played Attack on Titan 1, the game. Played it on PS4 years ago. They also done a Fairy Tail game? I'll have a look at this. Hey, Savage! My boy Savage up. What kind of game is this? RPG, anime, JRPG, turn-based combat. Okay. Came out in 2020. Oh yeah, I remember seeing all this about, but I never piqued my interest to buy it. Even though I do love Fairy Tail. It's a good anime I enjoy. That's something I need to finish off as well. I never finished off Fairy Tail completely. Okay. Might 36 quid is worth. Literally, I'm just chill looking on Steam right now because there's a publisher sale. Japanese publisher, obviously. It's a Fairy Tail and a 2 Attack on Titan games to pique my interest. Fatal Frame, that's a horror series. I may add that because I do love horror games. I'm gonna add it on my wish list for now. Third page. I'll do wish list. Because it is, I do love my horror games. So I may think about picking that up. That's a horror game. And I do love my horrors. Got a Neo games as well, which are not quite popular games. Dun, 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 dun. Dead or Alive. Oh, right. Okay. Didn't mean a Dead or Alive. Dynasty Warriors. Tons of franchises I recognize but never played before. It's a Japanese publisher. Yeah, I think Fatal Frame is the only game that's piqued my interest enough to add to my wish list at least. It's 26 quid. And the 2 Attack on Titan games. Attack on Titan games. And Fairy Tail, which are all anime. I believe the only anime games they have. Oh, Berserk doesn't have an anime one actually. Oh, it's a hack and slash. It's not even under the horror category. Fair. Thank you for tuning out to see Steven. Koshiba Archives. Oh, Bum bum. Blue Reflection. What are these games about? RPG anime female. Okay. Fair. So, like, listen, Fate of Fame caught my eye 'cause it's horror, and I love horror games. Big horror fan me. Oh yeah, Ninja Gaiden games. That's awesome. Okay, so this company have made quite a few games I do have recognized. I think the only game I actually played by them was Attack on Titan 1. The thing else I do recognize, I've never played them before. Like I've seen or heard about them. Cool. Cool little publisher sale going on. By them. But I had the Fate of Fame on my wish list anyway. Assassin's Creed Liberation a long time since I saw anything about this game. Really? Fair. I've been binge playing through the Assassin's Creed franchise for a while now, actually. For about 2 months now. I just binge playing through this franchise because I'm a big Assassin's Creed fan. And I was like, I'll make my way through the entirety of the franchise. So Liberation, obviously I've been making my way through. Well, I started the first stream last Thursday because we finished AC3, the Tyranny of Kieran Washington DLC. And obviously the main game with Connor. And now we started Liberation. I'm going to skip Black Flag, so I already streamed Black Flag before. So then there'll be Rogue after, so I'll be making my way through. And then the rest of these Assassin's Creed games up until Valhalla? Yeah. Wonder when I should play the Chronicles games. When did the Chronicle games release? I know they released on the Xbox One era. Yeah. I believe they came out before Origins, so I might play around that time. But yeah, I've been making my way through the entire Assassin's Creed games because I'm a big Assassin's Creed fan, and I wanted to binge play a franchise. Since there's nothing new of any interest that's piquing my interest, I want to make my way through. Like, what new games am I actually intrigued in? Like, the last game I did stream was Star Wars Skywalker Saga. I had pre-ordered because I'm a big Star Wars fan. So I'm making my way through Assassin's Creed 2 Revelations. And then I put Revelations on pause because I then make my way through the Skywalker Saga. Then went to 3. Yeah, I think Skywalker Saga was the last game, brand new game I played on stream. Because nothing else has piqued my interest at the moment that I want to play on and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hi, Connor. I felt you. I thought you were just walking around and stuff as usual.
Nah, just gonna stand at the stood steering guy.
Fair enough. Okay.
I'm doing an order from the corner shop.
I'm good. I'm fine. I'm good. Ooh. I'm good.
Yeah, no, you're good, man. I'm not worried about Cheetos and pizza. Yeah, they do some good shit. There was something I spotted which that's a kind of thing.
A coffee.
Yeah. You didn't
Oh.
this Dr. Pepper flavored coffee again?
No.
Maybe some Mike and I can sound that to you.
No.
I am also doing an Iceland roller when I get home.
Okay.
Maybe something from the Iceland roller will be more of that. Ah, here you go. KB gummies.
Nah. Big up Gucci. Fair.
Do you need any tea?
No. Definitely no.
Some Sharwood's mango curry sauce. Ah, here we go. There's the kind of ones I spotted.
Well.
Different barbecues are on sale.
Uh-huh.
Including sweet barbecue.
Mm.
Yeah. I don't think it'll give you sweet tea.
Hey.
Oh yeah, there's 2 for 250 on 1.75 at Coke Zero.
Hmm.
I think you fancy those?
No.
Well, we have to try. You never know what you can do. Can't kind of see you if
See if you can.
what are you after?
Blood.
Oh, here we go. 12 pack of Monster for $7.99.
Hmm.
That sounded a little bit more exciting. That's a lot cheaper than usual. What's wrong with it? Oh no, it's Monster.
It's Monster.
Still drinking.
Yeah.
Ah, here we go. A 6 pack of Farm Fresh cooking onions.
Sure.
Just sitting there with your onions on the street.
No, no, no. Onion.
Seem like that. Bite the whole
No. I don't even. I don't.
fucking. Like apples, you should try.
They can up. Crunchy.
There's an Arizona iced tea with lemon flavor.
Uh-huh.
Sweet and rich.
Fucking. Use. It's fucking. News.
What the fuck was that?
It's just for the class. There's like news. News. Quite. 2 minutes. Yeah, I know. You're like. Nah. Not cherried. Hey. You bark. Fucking bark. We're gonna see me. Yeah, I'm doing all my babe. Just talking to Connor right now. He's shopping randomly. He's like, here's his lucky. Yeah. Yeah. This is Windowsill. This is Windowsill. Oh. Yeah, I know what it is. Like the punchline's my favorite line, the monster. Yeah, all the punches. Yeah, I love them. We're gonna bite me with punches like, unban me. Oh my face. Just took the puppy for. Oh, that's good. Hmm? You won't? Okay. Right, it's stream time now, so. No? I'm just gonna sit in the corner. What's it? I think the last. I remember I think it was when I was playing Resident Evil 8. You sat for like 20 minutes and you just in the back of stream was gaming like. I never actually heard of that one. No. No, there's one called Punch Mixed, but it's not in that can. It's usually in the. Hmm. £1.50. Tatty's in my spot. I used. Sure. Yeah.
Just normal monster price.
Yeah.
There we go, Fiesta. That's what I'm looking for.
Why is it not?
Apparently it's quite mid.
There we go. The Nitro.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've had it a few times actually. It's
Not that I can have it.
no, that's what I mean. Like because you know your diabetes, you can't. I don't know. It is very like energy drink. Like obviously like that flavor. It's very. It's very like this is an energy drink. It's like none of that like flavor hiding. is very like, this is an energy drink flavor, like normal Monster or Red Bull. Sandwiches. It's just a sandwich.
Like, bring me.
Monster Punch I'm drinking. Yeah, it's a good one. I love the punchline myself.
I'm spotted by you.
She said doing her spot. Terrible.
Smells like fish a bit.
Oh, love her.
Chili burgers and salad.
Joey's gonna get a sandwich. 18-month 5, thank you for 18-month subscription, Neil. Keeping it going strong. How you doing, lad?
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong? What was wrong with him for me subscribed for 18 months? You know, people actually like. I wish I'm doing alright. You know, I'm keeping well.
Here we go, I'll get 2 flake grilled classic.
Pavlin, Agate warned me of your flight to Mexico. Do you intend to abandon your business and the slaves in New Orleans? What about your family?
My father sends me to Cuba to find suppliers, with his blessing. And you're more than fit to run the business in my absence. I must follow our enemy.
And when were you going to tell me?
I couldn't risk you trying to stop me.
Is this all you see in me? Business, orders? Pavlin, I care for you.
Gerald, don't be angry. You know we cannot mix feelings with work. I had hoped to spare...
Since I know I cannot stop you, is there any last assistance I can provide?
I admit my plan to board this ship is clumsy.
There's a compound nearby, where slaves are held. Slaves bound to Mexico. You can gain access to the ship by blending with them.
I won't be able to take my weapons.
Well, how will you defend yourself? Right. Silly question. I'll hold them for you until your return.
Thank you, Gerald. You're a true, true friend.
Salutations.
Yeah. Alright, bye. Here's your monster. Actually, no, that's not changing location. Changing locations over here. Right here.
Is heavy enough.
Don't care much about taking that money back to loot. By you. Okay. Interact. But yeah, I'm keeping well, Neil. Frame rate is fantastic. Lovely. Slave Persona. That's the one you're switching to. Go to the compound. Aye, aye. Actually, where's my... I have no hidden blades. Oh, right, I remember this mission now. Yeah, we make hidden blades at the compound. We don't have any on us. Right, I remember. I remember. Yes. Do I just walk through? Normally just like something... No. Infiltrate. There's normally something I can pick up and carry. No, like... Yeah, there's a bit sassy. Yeah, I'm doing hardcore parkour. In front of enemies. Yeah, there's normally something I can grab. So I know I'll be... Thingy. There we go. That worked. Tailor slave group. There we go. Now blend it in. Yeah, me. Yeah, me. Wait, what did I just say? My brain draw blank. Yeah, me. I already forgot what I just said. It's a thing with ADHD. You forget things quite easily. I'll forget to do things. Something you can grab. Fair enough, Don. Oh, trust me, I'll love to give it a grab right now. Lol. I swear, I was like that's the thing. I have really good photographic memory, but half time also have memory for goldfish. I have good memory and bad memory. Like for example, I remember your exact birthday now and exact day we made it official and blah blah blah. YouTube, email, group chat. This thing with ADHD, sometimes my memory goes, oh, yeah, me too at all. Yeah, no, like I said. Like I remember, that's an interesting thing. I can remember some people's birthdays or stuff super well, but then I literally forget what I said 5 minutes ago. Or what? This is intriguing. Like I have a photographic memory. I think it was, I don't know. Like if it's like a visual thing, I remember it, but if it's more of something I've said or done, it's like I don't forget. It's just part of my ADHD. I forget to do things a lot of the time as well. Which is kind of why I have Raymond in place, because he doesn't have ADHD, well, his personality doesn't. Which is why he remembers to do stuff and I don't.
Welcome, friends, to a new life of freedom, productivity, and peace. Here, you will find no shackles, no whips. You will build your own community, and by your labor, together, we will prosper!
We will prosper. Right, so I know I have to make my own hidden blades. That comes later. Have I still got my weapons? No. Okay, fair enough.
Eveline! What a joy to see you here and share the bounty of our life with a new sister. But why have you come? Were you not free already?
When I heard
how wonderful the community is, I had to see for myself. Are the rumors true? Are you as happy as they say? Happier. Our homes are comfortable, food is good and plentiful. It's like Eden. Are you paid a good wage? We are allowed to live here and participate in the community, each of us helping in our own way. That's all.
I mean, that is fair.
So the community owns this land.
You have a place to live and you work for your food. You don't really need the wage, especially back then. So back then, you know, didn't have as many needs as we do now.
It doesn't happen. No one would ever want that. No one has ever left. Shh. You shouldn't talk like that. No one here does.
That seems a bit sus.
We're so full of happiness, we have no need of unpleasant thoughts, or of those who would stir them. It really is so wonderful to see you again. Good day. It always is.
It always is. Okay. First off, it changed on my Twitch stats, but nothing did. Not really Twitch stats, my OBS screen. On the Twitch feed? Yeah.
So much time for talking later.
Okay. You're useful. Right, so all I got is my good old fisticuffs. I know later I make hidden blades, because I remember this section super well. How do I get it? Okay. I'll worry about that later. Oh, no, it's actually just around here. Okay, fair. It's around this corner here. Actually, this money chest? No, don't know what that was, but something. Interact.
Psst. Miss, can I offer you some of my premium ale? Or perhaps some tobacco? Strictly on the quiet market.
No, thank you.
Oh, well, do you have any to sell then?
Sorry.
Please forget we ever spoke.
Alright. Just two more I gotta talk to. Or if I want past you and press your attack button, I would just, you know, instantly kill you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
And what is your skill? Cleaning? Sewing? Cooking, perhaps?
I prefer hunting.
Hunting.
That's unusual. But you will find yourself in good company. Our Dick's site leader is also a woman. If you can get along with her, you'll do well here. Of course, everyone does well here. Our strength is...
Hey, Master Car, it's been a while. How you been
Wonderful.
doing? How you go, my birthday twin? Because we have the exact same birthday. That's super funny to find out last time you were in stream. So, yeah, it's been a long time. So last time you came in, I was playing Neo or Andromeda before I started this Assassin's Creed binge I've been doing for the past 2 weeks. But how's it going, my B-Day twin? Ironically. Oh, actually, how did your birthday go? Like, did you have a good one?
There's no shortage of material here. Perhaps I can gather the tools.
Doing good, how about you? I'm doing well, mate. I'm doing fantastic. About to collect the loot belt from gods, yeah. This is how I now make my hidden blades. Okay, that's one looted. Fast walk away. And run. Yeah, my birthday went well. Hell yeah, awesome. Pisces gang, mean you are. Pisces gang, whoop whoop. Nice collected. And then there's a knife over here. Yes. Knife collected. Find wooden planks. Now gonna make myself the hidden blades once I get the planks. Bum ba bum ba bum. And someone actually owns hidden blades because I own like the stuff. Because I have two of the Brotherhood Ezio ones and I have one Edward Kenway's one from Black Flag. It's actually not gonna be this easy to make hidden blades like to do. Imagine I just get some belts, some knives, and some wooden planks. Let's make hidden blades. Because now you need like sprints and stuff like that. Interact. Where's that button? Oh, I know, just place powder keg near the stables. Aye. Will do. Oh, right, this is now a wanted area. Oh no, that's a wanted area. Okay. Hopefully he won't be sus. I'm not doing sus. Find a musket. As long as no one else notices. I didn't do anything.
What?
Why is there sesame? I did nothing.
Whoa!
Interact.
A
Here we
little
go.
Crude, but it's better than nothing.
Better than nothing. I'm actually trying to imagine how would you actually make a hidden blade in the survival. It wouldn't really work like that. Especially with the wooden planks. Oh yeah, I have to tail you. So that means not get seen. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Well, I say I want to do a vegetarian binge. At the moment, I'm catching up on Attack on Titan. I need to finish that anime because the new season's being released, and I forgot to watch the last season, so binge watching that. Then I want to catch up on Fairy Tail, and then maybe I'll do a vegetarian rewatch because I want to watch it since it ended way back when. You see nothing? I am stealth. I am the night. I am Batwoman. Here we go.
Of course, you're correct. The company man is already displeased.
If we had more people.
More people? We've already exhausted the
I'm kind of thinking about playing Spyro.
I brought workers from everywhere,
Spyro,
as
classic.
near as Cuba and as
I grew
far
up in
as
Spyro.
New Orleans. And in total secrecy. Do you realize how complex and expensive that is? Be patient. Vasquez will soon be in place in New Orleans. He will succeed where Baptiste failed.
Grew up on Spyro. Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, Halo. My first console was the PS1, then the PS2 and Xbox. Don't remember having all three of them. Well, I was born in 1999, and the Xbox and PS2 came out in 2000, so it came out a year after I was born anyway. Yeah, I think my dad probably had the PS3. Yeah, my dad had the PS1, and the PS2 and the Xbox, and I kind of adopted them. Now, obviously, Dad more or less plays games on his phone now, but obviously when he's in his 20s, he had the consoles, and I grew up on the consoles. And ban slash me. Sure, con. There's nothing to see here. I am stealth. I am the night. Okay. Oh. I'm trying to get to this thing. Here we go.
Here is the man I was mentioning earlier. What should we do with him?
Educate him on the error of his ways.
You didn't really think we'd let you violate your contract and run off with a head full of secrets, did you?
The captain must remain at least 50 health. Let them kill. Really? Okay. Let it die, let it die. Let it sure up burns. Again, I'm not fighting back at all.
I see her.
Can you just kill me quickly, please?
Stay on her. She's over there.
I'm trying to get him to kill me. Hey. Oh, this is taking a while. Would it be easy to kill him by now? Would I die first? That's the question. Never mind. I didn't die. That was too good of a timing then. With the nice. Yeah, I have to do the tutorial. Yeah. Right. Can you kill me? I have 15k more redeem points. Fair enough. Have to let him kill me. There we go. Don't tempt me. Let her die, let her die, let her shrivel up. Come on, sing it with me. That's pretty nice. Okay. On Dex. Okay. No, you can actually go back to my normal combat. Fun now. I'm just gonna do nice now. Oh, alright. Talk to you, do I? What's up?
Thank you. Where on earth did you come from?
More importantly,
Fish
where will
away,
you go?
okay.
To New Orleans? I can arrange for employment.
Huh? For what? My people are deformed. I will go back to Africa. Your locket is very unusual. I've seen one before.
It is pretty nice seeing the snaps.
It was one of a kind.
It is one of a kind. My mother made it with her own hands. You must be mistaken.
No, the woman who wore the locket was named Jeanne. She was one of the first workers to come here. I remember her fondly.
But that was my mother's name. Where is this woman? I must see her.
I don't know. She lived in a private house at the south edge of the camp.
You should go. De Ferrer will be looking for you. Will you be all right on your own?
Yes. I will hide until the changing of the guard at sundown, and then make my escape again. This time, they won't catch me.
Good luck.
Good luck, dude. Alright. Escape the area. Complete the mission. Do not engage guards in open conflict. Well, I'll try that. There we go. I'm back to my fidget toys, aka the Hidden Blade sword. Well, obviously I've had my tomahawk as well. Activate the evil vision investigate area. This way. Pardon me. Uh-huh. I love how
This was
there's
my
a.
mother's. I'd know it anywhere.
I love how it's a hat still they use in the past or in the future. Oh yeah, investigate clue. Next clue. Stop that! What hardcore parkour? Ain't gonna stop my hardcore parkour. Where's our thing?
These could be hers.
Yes. Yes, it could. Here we go.
Let me help you uncover the truth.
Oh, another one in these. Use Eagle Vision to find Citizen E. Oh, if I remember. I remember him being up by here. I could be wrong. But I think I remember the lads. Yep, yeah. There we go.
I am sorry I am late to our meeting, senor. I had to dispatch guards to hunt down another escapee.
Third one this week, is it not?
I am having him held for you. I know you like to deal with these matters personally. Always so considerate. I am rather in the mood for a hanging. Have you given any further thought to my suggestion of doctoring the worker's ale? Haven't you had bad luck with poison before? Perhaps you're right. I don't want a repeat of the McCandle debacle. Archaeology is a fine, gentle work. I would prefer something that would not impair the workers' abilities. I suggest another festival, a suckling pig. Tell them they are closer than ever to earning their land. Of course, you're correct. The company man is already displeased.
Right, lovely, cool. Oh yeah, I forgot you spawn near where the cutscene plays. The walk all the way back. Yeah. Oh. I think my game crashed. It did, okay. So alright, just give it a minute. It's like free liberation remaster, press play on that. Boo 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 boo. Okay. It's about historic friends and characters, but it's fiction, blah blah blah. Love it when a game crashes though. The only time it really does crash is if I'm on my PC for a while during the day. For the most part. Welcome back player, yeah, I know. Story mode, Aveline. Drink bitch, or I'll drink bitch. Even though the game crashed, you were very clear. Yeah, I know. Like I said, it was definitely just the game and not the PC or internet and stuff like that. Just the game itself decided to crash. So, thing bear? That's down there, okay. I don't really care too much about collectibles and stuff. Because the only Assassin's Creed game I ever did 100% complete with everything was Revelations. I was back when I got into the Assassin's Creed franchise. I was back on my Xbox 360, my old original account. That was like years ago. Back when I was on my dad's email back when Hotmail was a thing. Probably still is a thing, but like it was on my dad's like Hotmail account years ago. So that save is lost to time. So now my my Rush Assassin one on my 360. I'm not playing my 360 for a while. I think the last time I played my 360 was a few months ago when I played the Transformers games. Just in my free time. I could stream them actually at some point. Just plug my 360 up to in my capture card. So I can't capture card my PS3 directly. Probably need a HDMI splitter for that. I do want to play some games I own for the PS3, like the Infamous games, for example. I will love to stream because I love those Infamous games. On the prototype games, where you just like a super powered being. I wish we had more games like that. Like when I was playing the Assassin's Creed 3 DLC, when you play as Connor with the powers, like yeah, this is like one of those games where you're like a super powered being. Like I love games like that. Like the Spider-Man PS4 games, stuff like that. It was so sad that the Avengers game was such a disappointment. I remember I was hyped when I pre-ordered it and stuff like that. And then I've not touched it really since I played it every once in a while. I came back and checked the updates. Was about it. I don't really play on a constant basis the Avengers game. Splat. It's a dead dust body now. Lovely. Did that wrong. Bomb. Bomb. Wait a minute, what? I'm confused now. Oh, up. Brain was drawing the blank and want to continue. Okay, see, I was thinking... My plan last time was not to... Oh, pff, that worked! I'll take that! I'm not gonna complain. That was just convenient, just timing and stuff. Fetus. Difetus. Malbetus. Ba 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 ba. And up in the way web. Spider Aveline. Spider assassin. Yeah. I thought it was water. Oh shit. Lol. Oh lovely. Bomb. What's that? Factorial Notes custom. Oh, it's a PC case. Oh, that's cool. Add to my watch later, my YouTube. That's nice. I never actually did. I actually was I think it was back when I had my first PC case. It was like a super cheap one, no? Obviously I upgraded that case eventually, my red one. It's like a super cheap black one. I originally was gonna paint it. Kinda glad I upgraded. To be fair, my old PC case, I think it was the cheapest PC case I got, because I built my PC back in 2018, on Christmas and birthday money. When I built it and put it together. Oh, but yeah, okay. Though I have wanted to do like maybe like a Spider-Man print or something on it, since I do have a Spider-Man pop vinyl in my case. That probably some like black ribbon on the side or something like that. Definitely would suit the theme. Especially the fact that all the LEDs are now red and black themed. And Spider-Man themed. Okay, let's focus on the game. Focus mode. Okay, cool. Right. Yeet. Okay, out of focus mode now. So I've actually made it to the location. Right, how do I climb? This looks very climbable. Oh, dive. Okay, there. The thing we've been doing for a while now. Yeah. Dive. Rise. And I rise up. No? Okay. We have to dive around here-ish as well. No? No. Is this climbable? It is, alright. Thought so. Just have to be double sure. And update now, lovely. Ah, this puzzle. I remember this being it's a lot more harder on the consoles, on the portable consoles, because you know this game actually came on the PS Vita back in 2013. Then we released it on the Switch back in 2019, I believe, whenever the remaster came out for this. So obviously on the Switch you actually have to move the Switch. This one needs to use a stick. Okay. So it's a puzzle 2 minutes. Oh yeah. That's a half of a circle thing that I need. Interact.
How wonderfully useful you are. You remove those who would supersede me in rank. You find pieces of the prophecy disc, saving me the effort. If you weren't my enemy, I would take you for my friend. Our aims must not be so different for all the help you give me.
Take no damage. Can we create a chance to do that? These are all the weapons they got. Okay. Yeah, of course. Oh well. I don't care. No aiming for 100% run after all. Okay. Okay. Dead. Dead. Whip. Pepperoni, spaghetto. A lot of fun stuff in between. Throw? Okay. Out to hurt. There's nothing I can really do against. Big defense though. Ow. Focus on this big guy. Okay. So I know I can break their defenses. So probably should use the whip on the shorter dudes, the smaller dudes, blah blah blah. I forgot how annoying this bit was actually as well. Boom. Boom. Ow, you son of a bitch. No one loves you. Okay. Hey. Okay. Oh, pfft, that's what I just need to do the whole time. Get a few stabs in. Alright, escape through the mines. Let's go. So I kind of, it's kind of convenient how he knew where to go though. That damaged me. How? Okay. This was in a perfect spot to not get hurt by it. Yeah. We did it, we did it. Scappy.
Aveline, Maman? It can't be. I left you in Madeline's protection for your own safety. You and my heart. What cruel destiny brings you now? And carrying the blade of the enemy? Don't tell me. I thought you were dead. Please understand. They would have killed me. Taken my heart. I never wanted to leave you. Is that it? Has Agate sent you here to kill me? Please tell me you do not hate me so much. I would not have left.
Kill you? No, I came here on my own.
Aveline, the disc can never fall into Agate's hands. If it did, everything I've been working to find and protect since leaving Nouvelle-Orléans would be destroyed.
How do you know him? And why are you so afraid?
Long ago. No. I'm sorry, Aveline. I hope you can forgive me someday.
Mama!
Escape from the mines. She just disappeared. Where do I go now? I think it's gonna load me into the next section. Yeah. Thought so. So obviously he's gonna load me to where I need to go. Gaming with AMD's RX 64000 GPU. Pardon me. Okay. I'm subscribed to like a lot of tech channels. I watch a lot of tech videos. I spend more time actually watching tech videos than actually using my PC. Gaming on it rather than streaming. I always love tech though. Always love tech. 64,400. I said, what generation is that? Definitely an older generation.
Aveline,
I think.
Gerald, you look as though you've seen a ghost. I left Chichen Itza the moment it was secure.
Then you were successful.
De Ferrer, will no longer trouble us.
Nice.
But there is more to this story.
I found Mama.
I have much to tell you as well. The Spanish are sympathetic to our aims now. New laws may ease your efforts to help the slaves.
Nice.
Could it be that for the first time, home holds more comfort than conflict?
With you back, it feels like home again.
Smooth.
I'm afraid I must now spoil your homecoming with business.
Yeah.
There has been strange activity.
Oh,
Spanish
don't even need to
uniforms
control the
racing
character.
havoc in
Okay.
the bayou.
Still? I thought you said Spanish interests are now aligned with ours.
That's what makes it so strange.
Oh,
What are we secretly working for?
That's what we need to find out.
Okay.
I have one need. An informant has seen a man bribing soldiers in town. For whom?
I'll investigate.
I'll do some big brain moves.
Aveline, aren't you forgetting something?
Hmm?
Please, Gerald. Now is not the time.
Well, I merely meant to give you...
Your weapons.
Oh, thank you. It's been too long.
Oh well. Leave the warehouse. Aye aye. I do find that kind of intriguing how the slave persona doesn't have as much notoriety as the assassin persona. Like assassin persona is like instantly like one thing. I don't know. Oh, how? Who the hell saw me do that? Just a random little parkour move and okay. Though the assassin persona does have a bunch of weapons, and to be fair, I'm also carrying weapons on me constantly, right? Actually, don't know. Actually, yeah. Hmm. Locate the recruiter. Aye aye. It's an ego point. I already synced with it, I think. I think. Bomb ba da bomb. Yes, that's the wall. Climb, there we go. That's what you want to do, Aveline. Climb the thing so you can sync with the point on the top. Synchronize. Kill the sussy boy. He's sussy. Tell the sussy backer. Oh, he's sus of me, okay. Got yeah. No! Accidentally pressed the murder button. Accidental murder. Oh well. What notification was that on my phone? Twitter. Every bald guy is actually... Oh, okay. It's not even a thing I follow. It's probably just a subject I follow, apparently. Okay, let's not press the murder button. As much as we love pressing the X button, because we see the pretty blades. Just press, you know, let's avoid pressing that button. You know, avoid the accidental murders. Okay. Yeet. Wait, but yeah, for a minute before he turns. Yoked. You should be fine now. Yeah. Bomb. Bomb. Bum 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 ba-dum. I've how I got Pirates of the Caribbean second minutes. I recently did rewatch all the films not so long ago with, well, my mates Adam and Amelia. We also watched Star Wars, I think, not so long ago. I mean, speaking of, well, thinking about Johnny Depp. He needs his justice for our boy Johnny. I wonder what's gonna happen with Johnny now, though. Cause you know he's a brilliant man, great man. I think literally everyone, pretty much almost everyone dropped in except for DR, which is the cologne company, which I never owned a Dion one. I have Gold Digger's my favorite brand. I don't know why I just like these ones. Although, yeah, that is a normal mix punch. Huh. The display, yeah, it's a normal one. Yeah.
As you can see,
It's okay.
employee is prepared to be very generous.
Yeah, it's just a normal.
Then you will join
Okay, bye.
our cause.
Thank you. Thanks for that. My favorite monster of all time as well is this one, Mix Punch. Yeah, the design was like different on the shop store we ordered. Reduce the single target. Sorry, it's too busy murdering. You won the go Amber Heard. Good. Well, I actually want to try Dion's clone now, just because you know it helps support the boy Johnny. Cause what's it? Oh well, I get given clones, but clones I actually buy myself. I always buy the Gold Digger line, especially the Gold Digger dollar and Gold Digger. Well, I was given a Gold Digger spice this Christmas, which I now am a fan of. I might try Dion clones and see what I like. Because you know there's still like brand partnership with, you know, my boy Johnny. Yeah, see this I don't normally drink like Monster that quickly. That one like goes through me, like I just chuck it down. It's like my favorite one. It just tastes so nice, the mixed one does. But Connor showed me the design. It was literally what it was. It's just black with a pink. It was a black can with a pink M. As you can see, the entirety of his can is like pink. So, yeah, I thought it might have been something different, but no, it's generally just a mixed punch things. Just maybe it's an older design can. I don't know. That they have on the store site app thing. I'm not gonna complain. Locate the recruiter and remain undetected. Okay. How do I do this is the question. I see. Actually, what can I do? Okay. I'm gonna climb up a oof. Tear down posters, so shit, yeah. That's not what I wanted to do. Hi guys. That's not what I wanted to do. Desynchronization detected. Lovely. Okay. It's nighttime now. Lovely. Right. Alright, I forgot the 8 button. Also, locate to recruit the remainder detected. Would be better if I sync up the points. It's good he won the court thing. Or boy Johnny. No. Me? No, pardon me. Here we go. Use a powder keg to assassinate. I think I'm Gucci doing the old-fashioned way. So I don't care about getting 100% run on this game. I ever do like 100% runs on games I want to do in my free time, and only if I really enjoy the game. When being detected, I have to loot them. Okay. Well, I still not be detected, so. Skip this on become anonymous. Now they'll detect me. Hi, bitches. Sup? Oh, fuck this shit. Bomb, 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 bacon. Hi. Sup? Just all I use from you guys. Become anonymous. Ow. Turn this corner. No cursing, really? Okay. Okay, I just try not to sway now. Even though I love it. Just try not to sway. Okay. Okay. I think that climb over the building should make me escape easier. Escape. See how good and long you go. Yeah. I am generally, I don't swear often anyway, so I am pretty decent. Not, you know, swearing constantly. Just if I rage, that's when it most likely will come out. Any other time I'd be fine. Just when I rage, I'm like, oh, blah blah blah, whatever. Just when I get angry at the games, like, we. Ooh, 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 ooh. Will I hide in time? Haha. Nice. Here we go.
Perhaps you underestimate the vast, winding expanse of the bayou. I will repeat. I need
Yeah, drink more than half of I can already.
Recruit the entire Spanish army if you must. Yours in absolute discretion.
So essentially I just drank a whole can of Coke's worth of that already. I've only had it for like 10 minutes.
Ferrer mentioned him in Chichen Itza. Is he the company man? I must warn Agate and the smugglers.
Pardon you. Did I burp? If I did, I normally say pardon me anyway. Right? It's like automatic. Like I was raised on manners, so it's like automatic. I say pardon me, bless you, all that stuff. My brain is like second nature to me. Okay, well pardon me then if I did. Maybe it's because I got my headphones on or I can use as a game. Like I barely even heard Connor when he walked in early on. Giving me the can. Don't know if I know I'm gonna go pee a lot now. So like whenever I have like sugary drinks, I go to the toilet a lot. Or also when I have drink, like rum and stuff. Especially when my go-to drink is rum and coke, and especially since I drink a lot of rum and coke, I go to the toilet a lot whenever rum and go to the toilet whenever coke. Like by themselves, like. So rum I do like to drink straight at times as well. It's lovely by itself. There's probably about a quarter left in here now. Pardon me. Oh. Set up an ad. Well, I got like a spiced apple one, which obviously I'm keeping that for when I see my friend for her birthday. Can't wait to try out spiced apple rum. Smells lovely, especially the fact that I do love apples as a flavour, and I love rum. So, though it is 10% tweaker than what I normally have, so it's only 25, which is like very weak. Bro. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. That's not where I want to go. Question is, how do I go over here? Yeet! So close. Sup, Bush? Sup, Dry? How you doing, my dude? Guessing you're working as usual. Always on workload. So I wonder if I can find a work for home thing to do. So literally, I do have like a super powerful like PC, and even a laptop. So even if I need, you know, like stuff as a family and friends and stuff like that, and take my laptop if I need to work on the go. Yeah, as usual, pardon me. I'm not going to be working home for much longer. Oh, really? Pardon me. Is your workplace going back to like local work? Ooh. This was the Stain Eagle vision for this section. Hey, Gato. We're going back to June because our head boss is Damas. Yeah. I think more people should just work from home.
Who are you?
If you could just do the stuff
You look
from
like
home.
a faithful student I had once, long ago.
Because you have the gear, obviously.
She no longer exists.
Mentor, I know you have doubted me. But please, my absence has not been in vain. Look what I found.
You should have left it where it lay. Do you have any idea of its purpose or power?
I was hoping you could enlighten.
Had you not insisted on dredging it up, no one would need to know. Remove it from my sight. Bury it and forget the spot. Grind it into powder. Plant it under an alligator nest. Let me never lay eyes on it again.
Very well. I had thought you would accept it as confirmation of my loyalty. Someone told me you were looking for it.
You should not allow gossip to infect your mind. Now be gone.
Not before I warn you, Mentor. You are not
Pardon me.
safe here.
Have I not been telling you this for years? Useless child.
This threat is new and very real. A
Basically,
man,
his only reason was he likes
I am
people. He likes better when
brags
people are in the
and
office.
suits.
Yeah.
But I already have plans.
I mean, you get a work
How
done
will
from
you-
home, so may as well just leave your work
I
from
will
home.
use their superstition against them.
Let me help.
I know I cannot stop you.
You will see. My loyalty is real.
Very well. Listen closely. See if you can follow this plan. I have planted signs, which our dear European friends find terrifying.
If you are able to follow the instructions, you may tail them from sign to sign and eliminate them silently, giving the appearance of a voodoo curse.
A voodoo curse.
And then? A curse may frighten them, but will it be enough to stop the flow of new recruits?
More questions. I thought you were here to help.
Chill, dude.
Silence at last. Go now before you spoil this moment.
Right then, mentor. Whatever you say. Okay. Find a safe vantage point and wait for the patrol. I just don't get why I'm still working for this company. I used, like, probably because you like, have you been looking for other jobs? Then? Or what? Like, was something supposed to happen? They weren't gonna be working for that company? No, Aveline, Tree, Bridge. No, that was. I know why. I'm staying. Ah, yeah, you're staying. Yeah, fair enough. So Aveline, you really didn't need to jump in the water there. That's not where I was planning to go. You just. Good pay. Ah, fair. Good pay. Good pay. Good soup.
Look, it's
How childish can you be? It is nothing.
what are you doing?
What do you think? I'm removing it.
You can't. We'll be cursed.
Oh, we'll be cursed. Truly, I'm terrified.
Use fast poison. It's true. There we go.
It's true.
It's true.
Move out! It's not safe here.
Follow the patrol unnoticed. Aye aye. Stealthy. Bit too far ahead, possibly.
Dios santo, more voodoo.
Yes, more voodoo. And Daddy Deads.
Deserter! Come back! I will have you court-martialed!
Hmm. Did. How's this liberation game? It's pretty good. Like, if I don't know how much of Assassin's Creed fan you are, but this is definitely you know, one of the good ones. Especially the fact, you know, this was released on the PS Vita originally, way back when in 2013. Detected how? We. You know, I enjoy it. I definitely like it. I don't know. It's definitely one of the better ones, I say. Especially the fact that it originally was made for a portable device, way back when in 2013. Pardon me.
Keep moving, man!
And this time, keep your eyes open and wits about you. May God watch over us.
May God do so. Ooh. But it's pretty fun if you like any of the Assassin's Creed games. Like, definitely recommend it to any Assassin's Creed fan. And if you like, you know, action adventure games like I do, sure, pretty fun. I'll see if I can get it. Yeah, all of them are on PC. Like, I'm playing this on PC. So literally, like, all these Assassin's Creed games are on Steam. I believe, no, Valhalla, I believe, is an Epic exclusive though. If you want to play on PC. Oh, yeah, obviously you can get more for console. Well, get more for Xbox One, because I'm a back and bat, or remastered for Xbox One. So you get a lot of 360 ones on Xbox One. Because, you know, back and bat. Was it they remastered AC3? They re-released the Ezio collection, well, the Ezio trilogy in the collection. They remastered Rogue. So yeah, 3 Rogue got remastered, and the Ezio collection. Those are all the ones they released for like the Xbox One and PS4. And then you can play literally all these Assassin's Creed games on the Xbox One or Series X. That's what we got, Series X. They're all back up after. If you got PC, they're all on PC now. It's kind of why I liked having a PC or a gaming laptop. So you literally have all your devices, all your games on one device instead of separate devices. That's why I switched to PC game in 2018. And so, like, I had all these Assassin's Creed games on 360, Xbox One, and stuff.
Aveline!
But then I just got more from a PC.
Too long. Listen, have you noticed any unusual activity on the bayou?
Other than ours, you mean?
We have been noticing rather a lot of men in Spanish.
No Man's Sky.
Although I would question both
Ah,
their
fair.
manhood and
I never played it myself. I know people enjoy it. Keep grinding, yeah.
Vasquez. Sacre bleu, I know his name. I heard soldiers. He plans to divert a supply ship tomorrow.
Unless we divert it first.
I like how you think. Have I not said it before, Elise? I love how she thinks.
I'm in the mood for a diversion myself.
If I may make a suggestion, the lighthouse on Lake Pontchartrain. If you tamper with it, perhaps that ship may never reach her berth.
Roussillon, I like how you think. Have I not said it before, Elise? I love how he thinks.
I love how he thinks. I love that. I love the banter between those characters. Good bands. Oh, guys, I did that wrong. Sabotage the lighthouse and the fort remain undetected. Aye, aye. Oh, yeah. I mean, Assassin Persona, so that means they automatically start detecting me. See me as sus. See, this is the only Assassin's Creed game where it has the 3 personas. And the Assassin Persona always has one notoriety bar. So the gods are always a little bit suspicious of you. Obviously, in the past Assassin's Creed games, you completely get rid of the notoriety. This one, you always have one notoriety bar if you're in Assassin Persona. Which is intriguing and definitely a unique element to only this game. Because, like, all the Assassin's Creed games have different weapons, different gear. But they never had, like, this system. Notoriety system. Where you have like 3 different personas you play out throughout the story. You know, slave, lady, and assassin. And the assassin one always has one notoriety bar. I think that's why I love the Assassin's Creed games so much though. They always like, there's never the same game over and over and over and completely. Like, they change the combat, the app did combat the climbing and stuff like that. But they always try new things with this, bro. So they always do experiment, but they never stick to the same thing constantly. Like the only constant throughout the series is always the hidden blade. Avoid killing anyone. Oh. Oh well. Whoopsie daisy. Do not swim. Oh man. That doesn't seem that hard of a challenge to do. Probably could have 100%ed this, even though those are the only challenges I needed to do. Whoopsie daisy. There goes the lighthouse. Do not swim.
Are you drunk already?
Right. I'm gonna run a quick BRB screen because drinking a whole monster is making me go to the toilet, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna quick ad. Into his eyes. Look at his sweet innocence. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hello, Matt.
Yeah, I'm looking into Spidey's eyes.
This is why you didn't post Spidey. You hurt in the post Spidey.
Eat him right now. Wait, who?
Get rid of the monster.
Oh fuck.
Things are actually a very tense situation, so I actually mixed in. That was actually a perfect time to jump in without him. Okay. Jurassic. Oh, nice. Cool. Oh, I know this stuff. Okie dokie. Ah, he's back and it's getting quite dark behind me, so light. Red? Yeah. As we go with my favourite colour. Alright.
Fun when we met.
Just on memory. But yeah, I guess I have to keep on grinding on No Man's Sky there, Troy.
You've done it! The ship, she's stuck in the mud!
Now you will reap your reward. And I will cut Vasquez down to size.
And then we celebrate!
Aveline, I'll gather my men. We'll meet you at the ship.
And the plundering will begin!
The plundering will begin. Sure thing. Meet Elenice at the point. Cool. Actually, there's some shops nearby, right? There's a blacksmith I see. I do actually want to see if I can pick some stuff up for the character. See what we got. Small weapons. Might get a hatchet. Yeah, that would take up a lot of my money though, but yeah, purchase successful. Normal weapons. Frame rate dropped slightly then? No. Supplies. Gucci and supplies for the most part, right? Pistols. I don't have enough money to buy anything. And that's the one I probably wanted to get before, yeah. Well, I got a bit of hatchet now, right? Yeah. So combat should be a lot smoother now with this boy. As much as I love Cornus Tomahawk and how cool it looks, this one's better for combat purposes, obviously. Any other shops? Is just a blacksmith here? Looks like it's just a blacksmith. Yeah. Direct. Start making our way across the swamp river. Right. Do you happen to just press forward? Yeah, go slow. There you go. To press your trigger button to go fast. What's this fuck, boy? Should I disembark now or close on my 100 meters? Okay. See if I can't make it all the way around. Okay, I've gone this way now. This is the way we go. Yeet. I've only jumped off the boat. There we go. Thank you. That's what we want to do. Can I climb up? Yeah, yes I can. Cool. Yeah, this is the mission. What's up, guys?
Ready?
Ready? They can barely contain themselves.
Please, help me do something about those guards before our men rush the ship and get shot full of oil.
Ready to test out my new hatchet.
Hey!
Let's go, boys. Where the hell are you guys even going? One. Oh, this is beautiful. Super easy to kill with.
There she is!
Lovely. Carry 2 crates yourself. Okay. So I need to carry 2. Okay. Drop. Just 1. Can I grab a second one before any enemies spawn in? No. Fair. Okay. Hey guys, up. Murder time. No, don't want to. I'm trying to kill you. You idiots. Ow. Ow. Do I have to? I do have you. New kills are so much easier with the axe. Okay. Crates carried. Nice. I think the next thing I'm gonna pick up is definitely gonna be that pistol. I think. Don't think it'd be useful. Carry 2 crates yourself. Lovely. Done it. Any more enemies gonna spawn in? 6. Yeah. That was easy. 7, 7? Okay. That should be 8 and 9 actually. So it's watching these two. That should be mission done. So that's number 8. It's number 9. So you need to take a 9. Yeah, number 8. I'll just stay with you too. Nice. Guess we still have to combat them, okay. Oh yeah, triple kill! Lovely. Defeat the remaining soldiers. Okay. Come on then, guys. There we go, beautiful.
Wow, Aveline, that was spectacular.
You're welcome.
I'm really sorry Vasquez wasn't on board.
No. I wouldn't be too sorry just yet. Perhaps this will be of help.
Oh, thank you, Connor. Can we switch it on back? Okay, fuck you then. Generally, is fucking. Yes, thank you for that. Yeah, my pop finals. Okay. I swear to God. I'm about to kill him. Also, I couldn't. Bomb. Actually, if I'm gonna go with any weapon, yeah, do my tomahawk back now. I went to Cubania festival last night. Had a hero buzz. Yeah, my Faye something like spicy. I eat spicy food all the time myself. I do like my spicy food. No, like my stomach is a bit more robust. I never had a problem eating spicy foods. Too much. And this is like super duper spicy, like stuff. Guess I have to be anonymous to interact with this now. Yep, of course I do. Okay, come on in, guys. Distinct. Well, luckily I wasn't doing a mission, so I should not have to deal with enemies now. Should save me somewhere nearby. Oh, I was in the slave persona, I'm in the assassin persona. I'm not gonna argue with the game. Why did I switch persona? I don't believe that's ever happened before. I could be wrong. Bomb. Bomb.
Aveline, you have returned. Maman, you're not afraid of me. Aveline, I have passed more years missing you than mothering you.
Yeah.
If I cannot know you now that you have returned to me, then why have I waited all this time? My love is stronger than my fear. You are no assassin. You are my daughter. Will you ever understand why I had to leave?
Oui. You thought your life was in danger.
Your father made me free, but I could never be free in Nouvelle-Orléans. Not with the assassins watching.
Are you free here?
No. I traded one enemy for another, and they will not rest until they have what they seek.
The missing shard of the disc.
As long as it is here, I will always feel their eyes on me. But if someone were to remove it, someone strong and resourceful,
I might know someone like that.
if you see her, please give her this map and let her know about the old canoe that remained in the cenote after our last expedition. Tell her to go quickly. Somehow they are watching. If she was to be discovered, we would both.
Fear not, Maman. You will know peace soon.
You will know peace.
Quelle tenue est-ce là?
No water? Okay. Thought it might be water I could just jump down into. No. How about now? Now there's water, yeah. Oh, I have to get into this canoe, okay. Pardon me. Oof. Bum bum ba bum 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 bum. Oh. Okay. There we go, lovely. Let it flow, let it flow. Going quite fast here. This game is pretty beautiful though, because they didn't do much. Like I said, this Assassin's Creed 3 remaster wasn't too much of a remaster. Like honestly, it's just more. It's just like it's cleanup. It's okay, we're going to shop. Oh, no problem, darling. Talk to you soon. But yeah, I was just saying the remaster is like. Well, this was originally released on the PS Vita, but then they released the HD version on the Xbox 360 PS3, and then obviously they remastered it. But even the AC3 remaster, the Ezio Collection was meant to be a remaster. Rogue was meant to be a remaster as well, I believe. But they never really did too much for them, I would say. Don't get me wrong, they're definitely like good looking games, but they didn't get too much of a graphic update totally. Like basically what I'm saying is, I felt like these games didn't need a remaster. They're more re-releases than remasters. Still obviously look good though graphically, like. Still don't look too far off from the originals. Over here. Yeah. Boom. And we climb up here. They should have done what they do with Dead Space. Oh yeah, no, I know what you mean. Because I know they're doing stuff with Dead Space. Basically, yeah. So a remake, that's what it is. They're remaking them. Because the difference between a remaster and remake is remasters, they just take the original game and just make it look a bit better. A remake is obviously built from the ground up, like Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3 were remakes. I would love them to remake Assassin's Creed 1. Not remaster, remake. That's the only one I believe needs a remake. And if they truly want to, I think if they... like the first one, I feel like is obviously like needs a good of a modern update. So like I've only ever played Assassin's Creed 1 once, and that was on the Xbox 360 years ago. I never played it past that one time, because it never intrigued me enough, or I never enjoyed enough to come back to it constantly like I do with the other Assassin's Creed games. Like this one I played plenty of times in my life. Played others tons of times in my life. This is the first one. The first one's the only one I've ever finished once. The only ones I've never finished has been Odyssey. Origins I finished twice, and the majority of others I finished at least 2 or more times in my life. The Assassin's Creed franchise. Because I love these games. I love this franchise. I mean, that's why I got, you know, literally, it tattooed on my body. It's my favorite game of franchise of all time. I play these games more than any other games in my life. This is the first one I really would love to see a full-on remake. And Dead Space, yeah, I played the Dead Space series not too long ago, like, so I'm definitely, I know the Dead Space team, which made the Dead Space trilogy, is working on a new horror game, which I'm super excited to see. Another game I'm interested to see that seems horror-ish is Scorn, which is like inspired by H.R. Giger, who done the design for Alien, which is one of my favorite horror franchises of all time, and I replayed Alien Isolation twice on stream already. And I just may play Alien Isolation every Halloween because it's one of my favorite games, and I love Alien as a franchise as a whole. And Scorn is obviously H.R. Giger inspired because H.R. Giger is the original artist who I actually studied for GCSE art in school myself. Love his work. I'm still hoping for AC Game where the person using the Animus is a descendant from the race that made the pieces of Alien. That would actually be super cool, and I would love to see that. See, I have no idea what Ubisoft is doing with the Assassin's Creed franchise, because I've not kept up to date with the Assassin's Creed franchise as much. Like, I've not played Valhalla. And I know in Odyssey, apparently, what's it? I think, is it Layla's the character who you play as now in modern day? At least you did in Origins and Odyssey, I don't know about Valhalla. So yeah, I don't know what the state of the franchise is entirely, because Odyssey I never finished, and I didn't like Odyssey too much to pick up the next game, so I kind of left Valhalla sit on the side for so long. So yeah, but I will play Valhalla at some point, because my roommate has it. So I'll just be like, I'd just borrow it off him and see what it's like, and obviously make my way through that game eventually. At some point. I don't know if we got any news about any new Assassin's Creed games. What Ubisoft's currently planning, if they are planning anything. Because Valhalla released 2020? I think. Because I know they do Assassin's Creed game every 2 years. Obviously from 2009 up to 2018 they did one every year. Then they kind of stopped doing that, so they believe, yeah, they released one remaster 1 year, and then next year be a new game. So I think it was Origins was the first one, and then they released a remaster, which I believe was the Ezio Collection, and then they did Odyssey, and then they did the AC3 remaster, I think, and then released Valhalla. I know Rogue was released at some point, so I could be wrong when they did release the remasters in that order, but I know they did something like that. No, actually, maybe after I think Valhalla, they did release the AC3 trilogy. Not trilogy, series. I don't know. But either way, I'm not entirely sure what's going on with the franchise now at this point. Mostly because I'm not a big RPG fan as well. Like, Origins I enjoyed enough to play that game twice. But Odyssey I did not like it too much. It was too grindy for my liking. Personally, because I'm not the type of person who plays games like that. Like I said, Origins I enjoyed enough to come back to a second time. I hate. Oh, dude, how's it? Go ahead. Fucking how you doing, KJ? It's been a while, my friend. No. App. Aveline. Okay. There we go. That took too long. How you going? Yeah, made him choke. Yeah, no, my throat was coughing. Not coughing. It's like something in my throat. It's like really dry, even though I just drank a whole ass Monster. Going well, got a new PC. Oh, hell yeah, awesome. Got a new PC. Do you by chance know what the components are? Because I'm a big tech nerd and I love knowing components of a PC. If you do know it, I don't know if you built it yourself or you know, just bought it. Actually, it would be easier to go this way first. Yeah, the specs, bro. It's been too long since hell yeah, Dry knows what I'm about. It's not bad having a pick of the specs and I bought it. Oh, hell yeah. I love Dry's enthusiasm. You need a nut over the specs. Like, yes, Dry, we need a nut over them specs. My man. Five moves or less. Wait, I wasn't even aiming to go that way. Oh well. Probably could have got full sync on that, I just did it the wrong order. And I bought the build kit. Oh, fair enough. Awesome. It's good you got like new PC and stuff like that. Like my PC upgraded over time. So I upgraded the CPU and the motherboards, the RAM. The only thing, I think the only original pieces I have left is my power supply. I've upgraded the GPU once in my life. But I do want to upgrade it again at some point when I can.
Then I will send for you.
My dear tenacious daughter, I want nothing more than to be close to you again. But this colony is my place now. The people here need me. Nouvelle-Orléans will always be haunted.
I understand. Don't worry. This will not be the last.
This will not be the last you see of me. Ho ho. No, my bar. You will see me again soon. So the puzzle 5 moves or less. Oh well. Oh well. Oopsie doopsie dopsie da. Bomb. Boom. I know at some point we do see Connor in this game. Who's always in the main character from AC3. Bum. Bum. I do love how they explored more of Avelin's story in Black Flag in the DLC though, because I already streamed that DLC. I wouldn't mind another Aveline game actually, so exploring her character. But her story does kind of wrap up nicely in this game. What's this? AMD, ooh, 8 core. Lovely, 16 thread, 4 GHz, 32 gigs of RAM, around 3000 MHz. A 3070, oh that's lovely, oh that's nutted, oh nutted, ooh. 512 SSD, I got 512 SSD in my system too. 2 TB hard drive, lovely, obviously running 72,000 RPM. 750 watt, 80 plus bronze power supply, lovely. There's a lot of power there then. MB50 side panel, okay, run full RBG, Windows 10, USB, lovely, that's fantastic stuff. That's a good system you got there then, that's beautiful. It's nutted everywhere, oh nutted, oh nut. That's, yeah, it's a nice, that's a beautiful system.
What does the doctor say?
So I actually got a similar CPU like that. I'm running the same RAM except it's 2000 MHz faster. I think the only thing you got better than me but is your GPU. I think a lot of pods say I've got similar versions of. So my system's got similar components.
The malady hurts less than the cure. Oh, Jeanne.
I don't even have an RTX card in my system.
I have always regretted.
Evelyn, I am sorry for interrupting, but I need your assistance. It is urgent.
Of course.
I'm about to eat and play some more Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh, hell yeah. Nice.
There is a slave, George.
Enjoy, yeah, enjoy.
To the north, but during his escape, he was discovered by soldiers. He hides, but please, is there anything you can do with your business booming and your contacts in the bayou?
Oui. I will get him to safety, in utmost discretion.
In utmost discretion. Leave the mansion. Do I just leave out this door? Yeah. Don't even know why the mission objective is pointing right up to the roof then. Weird. Leave as my slave persona. Alright, lovely. Bum 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 ba da dun dun bum ba da da dun dun. Help George defeat the gods. Aye aye. Ow. That's what I wanted to do. There we go.
Yes?
Hey George.
What?
Hurry, they're closing in.
I'm here to help me. Alright, friend. Also the game's glitching like mad then for a second. Okay. Don't know what happened then, we went into a glitchy mess. Not engage guards and open conflict. Whoops a daisy. Come on, George. Come on, honestly, continue. Okay.
Stay in my sight now.
There we go.
Who are you?
That's anonymous, right?
What are you? No one said anything about avenging angels or...
Go. Find safety in the bayou.
Oh, lovely. Okay. Right, man, I'm gonna on a quick BRB because I need a toilet, so I'll be right back. I'm on a quick ad. Be back in a second. I'm looking at the chat more than the actual camera thing. Okay. Oh yeah, this is forward. This is forward stuff. Savannah makes a nice oven. Yeah. Yeah. The chocolate's in here. So got tropical ones and bottle caps, fruit beer, cherry, grape, cola, orange, lemon sweets. Yeah, well the Mike and Ike's are really good. And I also tried a Mountain Dew Duck Kill Mish. Like okay, was putting some skate right now. Nice. Hey, Recon, yeah, the Clip Master. Recon, the Clip Master. Fingers playing as Evo 7. Alright, no problem, Dry. You do the lurky lurks as you usually do. Always appreciate the lurks, man. I know you just like to chill back, relax, and watch while you do your work. Travel to the bayou. Boom, doom, doom, boom. Spinny axe go wee! Oh serious, I'm severely wanted in this area now. I know as I walk past you're gonna be detected by me, so no point of letting him leave. So there's no like posters or nothing nearby, obviously. I can just take down. Can I climb up this wall? I cannot, okay. Fair enough. Hey George. I think it's George, right? So a different person. Yeah, it is George, right?
George.
Yeah.
A friend. We have a
Can't quite tell.
situation I'm hoping you'll help with.
Dan.
Evelyn, a friend of yours is a friend of ours. But we've got a situation of our own brewing.
Our Spanish friends want us to hand these supplies over to some, how do you say, patriot, at the edge of the swamp.
Patriots.
Yeah.
Well, you know, from the north. Rebellion, upheaval, etc.
A business opportunity by any other name. But for some reason, the Spanish soldiers keep trying to steal the supplies back.
Oh.
This sounds awfully familiar. You don't think...
Oh, I try never to think.
Of course you done that.
Suppose George and I were to help you with your rogue Spanish soldier problem. Would your patriot friends escort him north?
If they want more supplies, they'll accept.
Good. Let's go.
Let's go. Oh, my mission. Use only melee weapons. Okay. Do I generally have to go on and kill these guys on the side? But yeah, I think I do. Pardon me.
We're under attack!
I will get you now!
Lovely. Nice simple murder spree there. Actually, so I'm waiting for the raft to come through.
There's an outpost up ahead. Clear it before they see us.
You gotta stop poking me with your stick there, mate. Let's buy me dinner first. As far as I can tell, there's no one nearby enough. Oh, didn't see you guys. Okay. Be nice, Aveline. There we go. Thank you, darling. Annoying, like. Don't swim. Oh well.
They're going to kill us.
Oh, you got to kill them before they killed. Okay. There we go. Well. No, I was trying to do. Not the plan. That was not what I wanted to do. Oh my god, Aveline. I don't know where I'm going anymore. That's the last outpost, is it? Okay. Cool, great. Here we go.
Ahoy!
Upton?
Hopton.
Enchanté.
These are the goods?
Everything the gouverneur promised. And a few bonus items from your friends in the bayou.
Excellent. You weren't detected, I hope?
Not by any who still breathes. Monsieur Hopton, how secret is your arrangement with our Spanish gouverneur?
Any fool can see the Spanish want to keep the English out of their territory.
Any sense why Spanish soldiers would be shooting at us?
We did meet one man who didn't seem so keen on the arrangement. Contrary fellow. Vasquez, I think was his name?
The company man is here.
The what man?
Monsieur Hopton, if you want your supplies to make it out of La Louisiane, additional security would be wise. May I suggest George accompany you?
Certainly. If he's willing to fight, the Patriot cause will be glad to have him.
Nice.
I will fight for you, sir. Over any cause.
Nice.
Be careful, Monsieur Hopton. I hope to see you again. Monsieur Roussillon and I value your business.
I will. The, Patriots value your support.
Secret 7, do not swim. Oh well. 75% sink on that one. Now we swim. Okay. Actually, I'll take this while you. Just use it to get over here. Okay, no, that's not okay. Hey alligator, I'm gonna let you be. Just gonna let you be. Chill. Chill. I'm out. Oh Neo, thank you for the raid, appreciato. I'm waiting for the clip to play now. Hey, one of the GTA ones. It's a bit irritating to see something that isn't Borderlands on every raid. Well, I actually want to see what happens here in this clip. Just walk into the house, alright.
Yeah, just walk into Michael's house. Don't knock or anything.
Yeah, don't knock at anything, just walk in. Exactly. I love that. I love what you said. What I was thinking as well. Just walk into his house like, it's like, yes, I live here too. Zup. Just out of nowhere, just walk in the house like it's no problem. Drive to New Orleans. I think we reached the 70s now, haven't we? In the timeline. Which is when Connor was more active in like the, you know, as an assassin, as in like an official assassin. So he was training like the 1760s, I believe. I could be wrong. Hey guys, bye guys. Guess I'm. Oh, another Citizen E thing. I don't care too much about Citizen E missions to do them. Oh. I think it's best to remove posters and stuff though. Oh yeah, I forgot to put. So yeah, it needs to separate it, don't they? So the posters are for the slave, I believe. Then they give it the assassin personas, like other stuff I need to do. Right? Yeah. Right.
You there. Discover what they did not want you to see.
L'âge des Lumières, l'indépendance de...
Come on, it's a bribe, really? Oh, fucking let's go now. Got any tidy of the city this after me now?
Let me show you my special.
What are you going to do? Slap me?
You're talking about to me? Ouch. They should, most majority of them should be trapped around that corner now.
She's there.
Bah, this is annoying. I mean, I may have lost him now. Yeah, I've lost him enough. Don't attack me, dudes. Just let me be.
I would be happy to help a fellow in need.
It's not fun being detected around every corner. Annoying. Annoying shits. Start memory.
Aveline. Gerald, he is back. Vasquez, the company man. Have any of your informants seen him?
No. Aveline, since last week I have lost 2 of my men. Killed. Poison.
This is his work. I must find him.
Perhaps he will attend the Capitan's ball this evening. Shall I confirm your attendance?
Oui. Thank you, Gerald.
And, Aveline, you will need someone to accompany you. I don't suppose...
Gerald, are you asking to accompany me?
Well... Oui. For, blending purposes, I believe it would be best. Strictly business, of course.
Of course. But not too strict, I hope.
Oh my, ooh, ooh. Not too strict, I hope. I don't know if those two ever actually become a thing. I don't know. I mean, I think they should. When you make a cute couple. I'm gonna talk to people.
Revolution! What a noble concept. Of course, war is always good for business. Particularly a war that's not in our territory. The good Spanish governor provides the goods. I relay them to my associates in the bayou. And they handle the transfer.
Transfer.
Completely bloodless. For me. Aveline. Lovely.
I completely shave my face. Every once in a while I like to do a full like shave.
Stubborn as always.
I look forward to seeing him.
And then I just regrow my stubble. And then should go back within like a week. Even like I usually get like a full 5 o'clock shadow within 3 days.
That is very kind, Monsieur de Saint-Maxent. And if you could perhaps waltz me by your esteemed associate in the blue cravat, I have a business opportunity I'd like to put before him.
Aveline.
Palm me.
Always so serious. Nothing like my daughter Marie Félicité.
So every once in a while I just like to do like a full shave. It's like trim and keep it tidy for all, then it's like every once in a while it's like, okay, I'm gonna do a full trim.
Beneath the uniform, he is no true military.
No full trim, full shave.
Twice recruiters have approached me, claiming to offer me promotion if I'll serve in his secret unit. But I don't trust it, no, senor.
Good man. We could use more young men like you, with a head on their shoulders. Good evening, senorita. You look familiar. Were you at the governor's dinner party last week? I'm so sorry, I don't remember your name.
Perfectly understandable for a man with such important affairs as yours, Capitan. Thank goodness for your service in the colony.
The thanks is all mine, senorita. Will you allow me to express it with a dance?
Why, certainly, Capitan.
I should warn you to be careful, senorita. Even here at this delightful party, danger is present. All soldiers are not what they appear. We were just discussing a terrible man.
How scandalous! Is he here tonight?
He is, at this moment, seated at a secluded table.
Until the gavotte, Capitan.
I shall think of nothing else.
I'm back, babe. How's the stream going? It's going pretty good. I'm having a blast playing this game. I'm gonna talk to people. I do love the different personas though and how they work in the game.
Whichever of us is the best dancer.
Have me dance with all of you. I shall be exhausted.
I shall be exhausted.
Rita, allow me to save you the trouble. You need only dance with me.
Marie Félicité.
Yeah.
I thought that the
I don't even think I was shaving.
had eyes for governors.
Every once in a while I do like to do a full shave. Clean face. Go clean face about 3 days before it goes back.
Fair. I think not. But still your complexion is big.
I think what I'm gonna re-dye my hair, shave, cut the sides of my hair fully again.
I'm afraid it's already full.
It's like a full-on goon
That's
day.
simply her way. Have you heard? She prefers her father's warehouse to tea parties. Never calls on any of us.
Anyone else I need to talk to? I think if I might stay green, please. Thank you. Let's do my spin. Use eagle fish and locate. Target located, really? Oh yeah, no, now I see. Talk with. Interact. Yeah, see, stream seems to be going fine. Seems to be stable. So, what colors are you going? I'm going red again. I've dyed my hair. What have I dyed it? I've dyed it pink and blue. I've dyed it blue and I've dyed it purple and I dyed it bleached blonde. I think I'm going. I already have red on. It's just extremely faded now because I've not dyed my hair since November. But yeah, I've been wanting to re-dye it for a while now. It's just like my hair. I was dyeing it monthly, and my hair was falling apart, so I stopped dyeing it, and it's all healed again now. So which is why I want to dye it again. 'Cause I left alone since like November. Charm.
Can we retire somewhere private to discuss it?
Since my whole aesthetic is black and red, like all the clothes I own is mostly black or then hints of red. And my hair colour, my style. My overall theme is just black and red. My Spider-Man belt is red with black ribbon on it and stuff. Right, Sean. Follow me, Michelle. Yeah, 'cause the sides of my head I normally have much shorter than this. I think I only used 3, but I normally don't even have a cover on my hair, on my beard trimmer. I normally cut my hair down to like skin.
Company man.
I normally like cut it down and then shave the sides.
No. You are mistaken.
What?
Futile murder. And beautiful death. She will make you suffer.
Make you suffer. But you don't know what color you want to go. Have you put it down to some colors? Like is it like have you put it down to like specific 2 or 3 or so colors you are thinking of going like? Like any in particular you haven't been before? I never went all pink before. So I went blue and pink. And I've been purple, I've been blue, been blonde. Because I dyed it constantly throughout my college years, and then I dyed it all, and then I stopped dyeing it for 2 years, and I dyed it all last year, constantly red.
I save your words. It is too late. He is gone. Papa.
Oh yeah, my father's dead. No, Papa. Papa be dead.
I am so sorry. But you had to know with your circumstances that he could not leave you anything. Of course,
Being ever have except blue and green. Huh.
Open to you.
Maybe try blue then. I know if green works well as a hair color if you want to dye all your hair. I know green would green works well as hair color like mine where you have just the top dyed green. But I don't know if you could go green. Blue I definitely would think suit you, work well if that's your vibe. Green I don't know. I'm trying to imagine you with green. I don't know if green would work, but I could definitely see blue working well. At least. Green, it could work well. I think if you go for really bright green, then maybe. It really depends on the green, I think. I never went green before, but I know if I went green, I just look like Jacksepticeye. Back when he had his hair dyed green, I know I'd look exactly like that, so I already know what I would look like with green hair. It's essentially what I do with my red hair, 'cause I'm like, I think when I dyed my hair pink and blue, I did the top pink and the sides blue. And when I dyed it blue and purple, I had like long hair, like Justin Bieber 2012 style hairish, like emo hair, I guess you could say. Obviously, my hair is more punk styles now. So I always dyed it. I always dyed the top. What I do is I dye the top red first, and then I cut my hair so I cut the sides and stuff like that. Some of the red leaks on the sides, and then I cut all the sides. There'd be no red on the sides then.
The reconstruction of our network has required an investment of several years. The help of
So I always dye and cut my own hair.
we can now reach further than before.
Might go purple or brown. Definitely, yeah. If that's where you want to go, definitely see you in purple would work well as well. If you want to go for like a colourful thing. I had Emo Cat before, yeah.
I have enlisted his help in locating Officer Davidson of Lord Dunmore's Ethiopian.
Thing is, I've always had a love of skulls and punk and emo. Like growing up, I had like bright, colourful T-shirts, but I also had skulls in them. So I've always been like an alternative kid growing up. Oh, this is where we see Connor in the story. This is where we see Connor from AC3. But yeah, I've always been part of the alternative community growing up, even if I didn't realize it. Growing up, when I was like a kid, I always had I had like this bright yellow T-shirt and then like skulls on it, because I really loved skulls. And I still have skulls to this day. It's not all the T-shirts I own now. Like only own nudie T-shirts or band T-shirts. But I wouldn't mind like skull T-shirts again. I've always been like an alternative person. Meet Connor. Here we go. Meet our boy Connor. There's our boy Connor from AC3.
I'm Aveline de Grandpré, your brother from New Orleans.
Yeah.
Yes. Achilles told me you would come.
I seek a loyalist, Officer Davidson, of Lord Dunmore's Ethiopian regiment.
That regiment passed through here. Look at the destruction they left. Their trail leads this way. We will follow them carefully.
Over there, through the trees.
A trap. Keep after the sentry. I will hold off these men.
Alright. Will do, Connor. Thank you, buddy. Appreciato. But yeah. Well, I would say it wasn't emo. It was like emo hairstyle. It was more like Ian from Smosh hairstyle.
Come on, time's up.
He's in the fort.
That was easy. Why is it you call yourselves loyalists again?
Easier to be loyal.
And the only time I had my hair as a normal hair colour is when I cosplayed Matt Smith, the 11th Doctor. Like, yeah, this exact hairstyle.
You won't be able to run then.
Yes, man.
Which is my favourite Doctor. Matt will always be my favourite, mostly because I relate to him a lot, most. Him being a jumpy ADHD lad that he is. I mean, if any Doctor has ADHD, the 11th and 13th Doctor definitely do.
We climb.
We climb. Yes, we do, Connor. We climb. Climb waterfall in less than a minute. Definitely will try to. Yeah, I've always been an alternative person. Just obviously now I found that punk works well for my style choice. I think I could rock a metalhead. You know, metalheads people normally have like really long hair. But I don't think, well, long hair annoys me, like, you know, like super long hair. So that's why I always like have the punk style, 'cause I like my hair short. Where it's super short on the sides, just long on the top, you know, punk style. So what I preferred. Am I going this way? Aye. Moody punk. What's up, bitches?
I'll teach you a lesson.
I'm gonna try and use you as a human shield, but I guess that don't work on you.
That's all you got?
Love this new tomahawk hatchet thing. Good for murder. Reach the bridge. Oh. Come on in, Connor. Let's get you on our venture, friend.
I'll show you a thing or two.
There we go. Lovely.
Can you get across?
Can we get across? There we go. And then I guess I need to push this down for you, buddy. There you go, Connor. Let's go. One and two far away. Make a companion get closer. There we go.
Can you find a way in? I will go around and divert attention.
Nice. Find a way in. You can just climb up this wall. Actually, probably climb up this tree, but yeah. No, just definitely the type of tree you'd be able to climb in. No, okay. Maybe there's a way I gotta find a way up there. Fell in love with a Nemo boy. Hey, you two. Let's do this. Oh, I was gonna try and stealth kill you. I guess not. Lol. Aveline, up the thing, please. Thank you. No. So this way? You gotta climb? We'll search see. Yes, that's the way. This is the way. Hey guys, just gonna run past you. There! Oh no! Who? What? Wait, bacon? Nah, fam, I'm good. I'm gonna keep on running. Ba-doom. Oh well. Just gonna walk super slowly. Hey guys, okay, never mind. You all saw me. Great. Great. Become an honest interact. Okay, come on in. Let's go. Now, wow, was a kill. Beautiful, beautiful. Love it. Murder. It's fun. Yeah, get him all.
What?
George.
George? Is it you?
Officer Davidson, if you would kindly pay me the respect my rank commands now.
Fighting for the British?
Hmm.
And working for my enemy who would enslave you? I'll say something's rank.
Hey!
The Loyalists have guaranteed my freedom. I will fight for it and win it for myself. Meanwhile, the slaves and the poor are targets in New Orleans, and you play the hero in New York. Who do you serve? And do you really think yourself free? Charity should begin at himself, Miss Aveline.
At himself, okay. Okay, I can't break your defense. Can I? No, for whip. That works. Aveline, can you please thank you? Cam was not going in the direction I wanted it to. Okay, I guess we're not going up that way. Up and away, Web. Oh. Ah, the iconic sound. Well timed.
I had hoped it would not come to this. Now, in death, eternal freedom.
Eternal
You
freedom.
mock me. I chose my destiny. That is real freedom. Perhaps one day you will know it too.
Perhaps.
Who was
Oh,
the
I
company
realised we might be
man?
coming towards the end of the game. Yeah.
The answer has been in your own backyard all along.
Oh, yeah, so this game's only about like 6 hours long then.
Open your eyes.
Oh, so. Obviously, if we are coming towards the end of the game, obviously I'm going to finish. It's going to be extended stream. If I remember correctly.
Did you find what you sought?
We. And much that I didn't. Connor, are you always certain in the means and ways of the Brotherhood?
I trust my own hands.
Of course.
Fair enough, Connor.
Travel safely.
It's the arrival that concerns me.
Then you are on the right path.
Then you're on the right path. Yeah, I don't know if we are coming towards the end of the game or not. Because I know what the last boss fight is like. If we are coming towards the end of the game, then obviously I'm going to continue streaming past the 9 PM mark, or the 3 hour mark. But I mean, we shall see now. So remember, you know, we see Connor. I don't remember if it's that close to the end. The truth uncovered, the logical conclusion awaits. Yeah. Right, I have a lot of money, so I am gonna go to a blacksmith, I think. Oh, there's a chest on it actually. Is it down here or is it up? Check now. No, it's down, okay. Might as well get on his chest. I'm gonna go to the blacksmith. I wanna pick up, to make sure, I wanna get geared up, because I think we are coming towards the end, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. Well, we shall see. There's another chest spray actually as well, even though I'm running. Collect from this one as well. Let's go 40,000 to spend on gear and stuff. Obviously, use blacksmith would be way map. Right, so that's the mission. That's the blacksmith. Yeah, okay. So that's where I want to go. I want to make my way towards. Get whatever gear and stuff I need. Just like check, you know, before going to battle or anything. Okay. It's all annoying how they keep on detecting me though. These dudes. To be sus of me. Sussy assassin. on. And interact. Bomb, 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 bomb. Okay, weapons. That's what I'm after, right? Small weapons, normal weapons, pistols. Right, that was the one I wanted to pick up. You don't have enough money. Let's get this one on. Because that would be way more useful than the other one. Supplies, cost is full. Purchase successful. Small weapons, anything. Don't have enough money. Oh, I do not have enough money for that one. So only if I click like another 9,000, I could have got that one, which would have been. Hey, Dinos. Hey, don't worry about it, Biscuit. It's good to see you. It's always good to see the Biscuit bean. Anything here? That's actually better than my hatchet, so I might get that one. Or I can get this one. Ceremonial blade. Well, let me just make sure that other one isn't better than that one. It's a little bit better. Does less damage, but more speed and combo kills. I'll leave the one I got equipped on now. Alright, as far as I'm aware. Actually, no, I got a lot more money still, haven't I yet? There's nothing else I want to pick up that I can actually pick up now. So, if this is the last mission, I feel ready. But yeah, I've been streaming for a while, Biscuit. How you doing, Biscuit? I hope you keep them well today.
Aveline, what a pleasant surprise. I trust you had a safe journey?
Safety? What a quaint concept.
I've been doing good. Awesome.
Are you well?
Glad you're doing well, lad.
You may quit your maternal act, company man. I'm well aware of your true identity.
Yeah, this is the last mission.
Oh, Aveline, do not be so angry. Do you think that I do not know where you go when you climb through your window to the rooftops at night? How you played the dainty daughter to your doting father? How you pretend to blend with slaves of all people? As if you could conceal your true
I've been doing awesome, Biscuit. I've been keeping absolutely brilliant myself.
My dear, sweet stepdaughter, you are alive today because I needed you. Because I still need you.
For what?
Sit down.
Oh. Escape.
Stop right there.
Hi guys. What's up?
A little late for that, don't you think? My men will kill you. Then what will be left of your precious brotherhood? At ease. Look at us. So sad. How many years have we worked together for the slaves?
You kept them enslaved, on your own terms, out of sight for your ill gain.
You ended that, as was my intention. Monsieur de Ferrer had different ideas. He perverted my peaceful colony into something ugly. You had to kill him. I owe you gratitude.
I don't believe you.
Aveline, I love you. I raised you as my own. I was unable to bear children, but you brought light to my life.
My whole life you lied to me.
I am sorry. It was necessary. A mother's duty is to protect. But look at me now in the light of truth. You, who know so well the pain of a life lived in secret, shrouding your power in petticoats and lace, pretending obedience to men who deny you the right to your own abilities. Am I really so strange to you? I needed you to quash the terrorist elements in my organization. I need you still. I cannot let the assassins waste your talents. You are too valuable to me.
as a tool
Why
to
is
manipulate.
it taking decent selfie so hard? Really? Oh yeah, selfie. I was about to recommend some poses you could do, but you're doing a selfie now.
Your aims
Thingy
match
show.
mine.
Well.
Finish what you started.
I don't know. When I take photos, I'm just naturally photogenic is the term. When I take like a photo. Continue. Yeah, definitely gonna be extended stream today. Might be a 4-hour one. I'm taking a selfie, but I've taken a selfie, but it took a while. Fair enough. You see, girl one you're happy with, I hope.
Agate.
The student returns. Why? What use have you suddenly found for old Agate?
I have discovered the identity of the company man.
What?
I'll be on my home room now.
That was not the company
Yay.
man.
Hope so, because I missed a lot. Fair enough.
It was your responsibility to know as much as mine, Agate. I was a child when you brought me into the Brotherhood and made me an assassin. You pretended to protect me, to root out the enemy. And all along, my own...
Okay, I feel like today's going to be extended stream anyway. So we're coming so close towards the end.
Runs in the family.
Yeah. So I have to fight Agate. So I think we're going to continue stream today, at least for a while longer. Take no damage.
It cannot be.
Oh.
Agate, what have you done to me?
Yeah, I'm setting up a dinner profile and I noticed I had no... Oh, with me... Yeah, fair enough. You see me, I like to take a good photo of myself. But that's why you're trying to take a selfie. Fair enough. Nope. Got you, dude.
But you...
Was my last most recent photo I took of myself? I don't know actually. Probably like March, April? Don't know. I mean, when you have a consistent style like me, you don't need to take too many photos anyway. Because I look the same now than I do a year ago, except my hair dyes not as bright. There's literally no difference now. But the same hairstyle, same facial way.
Agate, stop! Recover your senses.
Like, I barely shave anyway.
No.
Like, I only shave like every once in a while. I think, was the last time I did a full shave? November, December, January? I think it was January, February, last time I did a full shave. But literally my facial only goes back within like 3 days. Goes back fast. See? That's why I trim it often. Keep it like a short length. I don't like I don't want to have like a long beard because it'd be too annoying to deal with. Like I just like a short one. Okay.
But you...
Oh, I hate this so much. Okay, at least I get out you too.
Does your conscience attack you?
Agate! Stop!
That day, when the sailors attacked you, I should not have intervened. I thought you had the spirit of a warrior, like your mother. But you only take after your father. That waxy, pale...
Actually, the sword is what I want, right?
Slave master.
Because the sword is better than my hatchet. Kill Agate. I actually have to go walk to Agate. Gotcha.
You have no right.
Who do you think you are? Our aims must not be so different.
Oh my gosh. Shrilala.
No, it's an illusion.
Yep, it is an illusion. Oh,
Stop! You are mistaken.
Can I break your defense though? Okay, can I shoot you though? There we go.
A poisonous deception. Nothing more.
There you go, reload. Okay.
Just open your eyes.
I can't break your defense, but oh my god, let me shoot you, you bitch. Right, reload.
Agate, it doesn't have to be like this. The
Okay.
shards of the Chichen Itza disc.
So I'm gonna heal you for a minute
Tell me what they are for.
before I continue. Bum 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 bum.
I told you never to speak to me of that! The knowledge, it will destroy us all!
Will it? Okay, cool. Again, just healing for a minute.
And without
Okay.
it, we will continue to stumble blindly towards what?
Not towards, away! Put it from your mind!
Put it from your mind. Yeah, I think with this one, the general will be Agate now on the top. Ah, they're popping away. Well, complete the mission in 5 minutes. Oh well, blow me. Whoa.
Mentor, do not force my hand. The Agate who trained me is a man of truth and courage. I know he still lives within you. Let him out again.
Oh. What have I wrought? I should have stayed with your mother. You should have been my child. Raised as a daughter. Not twisted into this monster.
Go now, Agate. Run. And promise never to return.
You would bid me a coward's slow, pointless death? As you did Ulloa? I will not live with the dishonor!
Agate! No!
Well, there he goes. It's 53% completed and take no damage. I don't know how I would even do the take no damage run. I reckon if I really played these games way more than I do, I definitely could get the combat down to an absolute T. If I just grinded them. So I can really do the take no damage bitch.
I have done as you asked. He is dead.
And the disc?
Pardon me.
Do you swear to uphold the principles of our order and all that for which we stand?
I do.
To never share our secrets nor divulge the true nature of our work?
I do.
And to do so from now until death, whatever the cost?
I do.
Then I welcome you into our arms, sister. Together we shall usher in the dawn of a new world. One in which our hands will ensure that all things find their proper place. My daughter, you are one of us now.
May the Father of understanding guide us. Yep.
May the Father of understanding guide us.
Which is the iconic temple line. I think AC3 was just an era of twists. Because obviously in AC3, you start off as Haytham, who is a Templar, and then you obviously play as Connor later on AC3. And then this released with that ending. But in reality, that's actually not the ending. But yeah, this is the last mission, so yeah. Obviously, once we do this, I think the reason why I love this series so much is because it's both sci-fi and a you know the word, historical elements to it. Which Raymond loves his historical stuff. He's more of a historical history fantasy person. I'm more the sci-fi superhero nerd in the system. Fetus. Die, fetus. There we go. Now see, we're gonna play the true ending now, not that fake one. Oh.
It does not work! Why can't I understand? It cannot be. I refuse to believe it. All these wasted years.
Great, got to walk the other dog, so I have to rewatch this baby. Speak to you later. Hey, no problem. At least try to enjoy your time listening to music and walking the dogs if you do. Unless there's a missing piece that I have, like the necklace. Don't take any damage. I could probably do this actually. Okay, never mind. Guess I'm not doing the take no damage route. Oh yeah, I realised if I just kill you. Ouch. There we go.
Why? You can blame Chichen Itza and De Ferrer. but I see through you.
My daughter. No.
Yes, mother.
Daughter? Only two people can call me that. You banished one and sacrificed the other. Foxglove. You killed my father with your care and your tonic. Why? Because he never truly loved you? And Jeanne? My mother? You stole her child, sent her away. You kept her enslaved even after my father had freed her. And now you attempt to return me to that fate.
In the service of humanity. In work. The purpose for which you were created. We were created. The highest purpose.
The highest purpose.
I will not serve you.
Eve will lead us through the war of generations.
Eve.
There will be great sacrifice. Great sorrow to end the enslavement of the human race.
Now is the time to claim our freedom. Are you with us?
I am.
Eve will lead us.
Eve will lead us. Okay. Sup?
It is done.
It is done. And there's a general ending of Liberation. Oh, can I skip this now? Just want to make sure if there is any more cutscenes. Not. I know that was general actual ending. Oh, looks like we finished it before 9 PM anyway. Cool. So this game essentially is just like 6 hours long now. If you just focus on the main story. So it's like half the time or more so these Assassin's Creed games. Because I believe AC3 is one of the longest ones. So you have the additional like first 3 sequences as Haytham. And then you play the rest as Connor. Yeah, no, story complete. Lovely. Well then, I just want to give a big thank you to all of you who chilled with me today. And had a blast with me and all that fun stuff. Let's see who is live themselves so I can give my love and support to today. Wrap up for the day then. Got Kuma and got Arcane votes again. Might give it a Kuma, why not? Help the lad out. He's playing some Final Fantasy, right? I shall see you all tomorrow at 6 PM UK time as usual. So I'm gonna wait my good friend Kuma, but stay absolutely awesome. I just misspelled that. Excuse me. There you go. So stay absolutely awesome, keep me my absolute amazing fantastic ability you are. I shall see you all tomorrow with Assassin's Creed Rogue next, because I already played Black Flag before on stream. So we're skipping Black Flag, so it's already fortunately. So stay awesome, I'll see you all soon, love you guys, keep being awesome people here. Mwah.
Turning fridge on. Turning the fridge on? What, your fridge isn't on all the time?